Is meta verification a scam? I tried it out for a month, so you don't have to, and here's what I learned. I paid the $15 to buy my blue check on Instagram to see if Meta Verification's promises of better security, account impersonation protection, exclusive stickers, expanded reach, and access to human support was worth it. The only thing I was really interested in was this expanded reach, but there was very little information about how it worked, so I decided to just sign up and see for myself. I was able to sign up pretty easily using my passport to verify that it was me. I wasn't aware at the time that it was easy for me because I use my real name as my handle and I have a photo of myself as my icon. My friend tried to sign up with his music account and he was forced to change his username and photo to get verified and was stuck not being able to change it back for at least a month. He was able to keep his handle, but he had to change his username to his full government, and he had to change his picture from an icon relevant to his music releases to just a picture of his big ass head. You blew it, Winston. My attempt was fast and easy, and I was approved in less than a day. I don't know if it had anything to do with me already having my passport on file from previously attempting to get a real verification. I was denied, but I think maybe my information was already saved in place, and that may or may not have helped. Either way, I hit the ground running. My blue check was now on my profile, and it only took a day for people to start congratulating me for getting my verification. But that didn't last very long since everybody started getting the pop-up window offering for them to sign up to get their own blue verification by paying $15, and everybody immediately knew that's what I did. I didn't make a post or tell anybody that I paid for it, but I could tell that people just assumed that's what I was doing. $15 wasn't too much to depart with for 1 month, but it'll add up to close to $200 over the whole year, and I'm really not sure if that's worth it. Like, I'm totally fine with investing in my business, but you really need some ROI, right? And I'm sure the security and the customer service and all that stuff was there and probably fine, but honestly, I never had a chance to use it. Thankfully I didn't need it, but I wanted some real results. I wanted to see about this expanded reach. I've paid for ads in the past, but none of them have been particularly successful, especially on my personal page. I did run a pretty good ad on a business page where I was selling enamel pins, but it took a lot of trial and error, and it took a lot of really, really bad experiences with the ads platform before I got one that was a hit. Eventually, I made an ad that got me to a point where I sold over 1,000 pieces of this one particular enamel pin design, and I was only running like $60 ads at a time, but I kept renewing until it just flat out stopped working. But I will say, I created some ads for my fonts that I sell on my personal page, and I don't think I've ever got more than 5 to 10 sales off of those ads. And I only sell those fonts for $3, so I really didn't get much return for my investment. So I was really hoping this expanded reach thing was really going to make a difference and have a huge impact, and I was not impressed. But it's also not that clear-cut of a story. I still think at this point that it wasn't worth it, but I do have to explain a few things. I started this 30-day period with 13.8 thousand followers. My posts had recently been getting an average of around 500 likes. Pretty low for over 10,000 followers, but there were a handful of my pre-verification reels that got around 2,000 views, but most of those would end up with less than 100 likes each. I had a few anomalies like an anti-assault rifle post that got 1,200 likes and 7,000 views, but I've always been able to get metrics like this with my political art because it's really shareable. The algorithm likes to share these things far and wide. Last year, I made a shirt with a political statement that blew up and got 27,000 likes and sold over 400 pieces in a couple of weeks thanks to the somewhat viral 37,594 shares and 76,000 views. But at 13,000 followers, I still have posts that get no more than 50 likes sometimes. It's incredibly frustrating, and I really don't know what any of this means sometimes. When I started my meta verification period, I really had no idea what to expect. My first post was an April Fool's joke where I posted a real picture of me and singer Casey Musgraves claiming that she was going to be on my podcast. This post got 353 likes from 4,880 views. This one wasn't entirely shareable, but it did get 15 comments from people who got fooled slightly. Nothing to write home about here. Then I posted a skit reel about Taco Bell drive-thrus that got 222 likes on 16,938 views. That was a pretty big bump up in views with non-proportionate likes. Could these have been the results of expanded reach, but to the wrong audience? I then posted a new self-portrait to 120 likes, a motion graphics reel of an old drawing animated to a measly 48 likes, then another new drawing with 335 likes from 3,630 views. This is all pretty standard for my account, unpredictable and annoyingly up and down. I posted another animated drawing reel with just 60 likes, and then something crazy happened. I made another political post and, well, it blew the f up. I photoshopped a fake, funny anti-Trump bumper sticker onto a picture of a truck I found on the internet. The insights on this are insane. 57,883 likes, 491 comments, 33,138 shares, 2,348 saves, and a whopping 1,019,239 views. This post alone got me 704 new followers, and I ended up making the sticker for real and selling about 40 of them online. I probably would have sold more, but they were very expensive to make, and I felt like there was a lot of risk, and I really didn't want to take on that risk based on a few people in the comments saying that they would love to buy it. So yeah, it was insane. Did this have anything to do with my meta verification? I kinda doubt it. This isn't the first time I've had a post blow up. It's just the biggest. And I truly believe that it's because the content was really relatable and really shareable. The same as when I made the other political t-shirt post. My next post got 50 likes, the next one got 64, and the next 4 posts all got under 200 likes each. I didn't break past 400 likes until I posted a video with my first cartoon, a short, completely animated scene that I spent an entire day making by hand before sharing on Instagram. 2 more posts got under 200 before I reshared just the image of the bumper sticker that got 1,476 likes from 13,000 views. Larger than the previous posts, but still isn't really adding up. At this point, my meta verification expired and I was back to normal, but my stats did not change at all. I had 2 drawings get less than 200 likes, followed by an 8-second reel of me complaining about people posting Cinco de Drinko on May 5th that got me 129 likes from 3,255 views. My lowest count since then has been 33, and my highest has been 3,054 on a shared post with a collaborator who has over 56,000 followers on her own. So, what does it all mean? In my opinion, it means it's not worth it. There will definitely be better ways to get more likes and follows on Instagram without paying any money for it. Honestly, in my experience, the best ways to get more likes and follows is to get more shares. And the way to get more shares is to make more shareable content. This way, your direct followers will post it to their story, and then their followers have the potential to see it and continue the train going forward. And you don't even need a crazy high following to do this. I was able to do things like this before I even broke past like 7,000 followers. Just so long as you're making things that the people that already follow you want to like and share, you can blow up a post and get something growing super fast. Also, the purchased blue check has a few telltale signs. When it's on an account of somebody who has very few followers and very little posts, it's pretty easy to tell that this is a blue check that was paid for and not received the OG way through Instagram's overlords. There's also this way to filter your notifications by verified accounts, and when you do this, it actually doesn't show the accounts that have paid for their verification. And so it actually only works and shows you if the account doesn't have a paid blue check. So it's only showing you the OG verified people and very clearly calling out those people who didn't get it the old-fashioned way. I think it is definitely not worth it to get your blue check. There was not much of a benefit. I'm out $15, and the worst part of all, the only thing that I really got out of this was made fun of for buying my blue check. Like, it just seems so inauthentic. People were clowning on me, my friends were cracking jokes, and even when I commented on posts on larger accounts, people who were strangers were just replying and calling me out for paying for the blue check if they disagreed with my point. And that was like an immediate L. So I've got to say, this was absolutely not worth it, other than the experiment so that I could let you guys know not to do it. I don't suggest doing it at all. And I hope this video helps you guys out. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. And like always, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.